you're Gen X, millennials, and Zoomers, any of those three generations, you should be adamantly opposed to the idea of democracy. You really should be. You should be completely opposed to it because you're living through democracy right now. You're seeing democracy work. It's whatever's best for the majority, right? Who's the majority? That'd be the boomers. Those are the ones that are outvoting you, right? Even if Gen X, millennials, and Zoomers, and I covered this a couple of videos ago, but like, dude, you understand that even if Gen X, millennials, and Zoomers all got together in lockstep and decided to vote on a particular topic or something, boomers could probably still outvote all of you, right? Because that's what democracy is. It's just whatever the majority wants, it gets. Right. This is why I've never understood. See, the problem is that you're in love with the idea of democracy because some college professor told you you should be in love with the idea of democracy. You didn't bother to ask if that fucking retard had any other alternate agenda, and he does. Almost every dude, if they work in academia, they have an agenda. This is just, their agenda is your destruction. They're paid to destroy you. They're paid to destroy your minds. Schools are designed to destroy you. Why do you think they keep having you go there? Why do you think there's laws forcing you to go there? If it was something that was good for you, right, it would be illegal. If it's bad for you, then you have to do it. That's kind of a good rule of thumb if you think about it like that, right? So all that bullshit that you're learning from the college professors about mud democracy, yeah, that's the problem. You're living in democracy right now. What's good for the boomers is what they get. Right? Because they're the majority. That's why your politicians don't give a flying fuck what any of you guys want. They just don't. Why should they? All they have to do is cater to boomers, and boomers will vote for them. Now, that'll change maybe, but that's why they're trying to change the internet. That's why the TikTok ban exists. Is they know the next generation coming up, right? Once the boomers do, contrary to their belief, they are not immortals. They are going to shuffle off of this mortal coil in the next couple of decades. And they're going to be left with us, right? A really big group of very pissed off Americans, but who don't have any kids. And so they know they just have to keep dragging this shit out and make sure that fertility goes away. At least for women, which is why they've destroyed women. That's a different topic entirely. But if you understand, like, dude, you don't want democracy because that's what we have right now that you're living through. And nor should you guys who don't understand the Electoral College. That is a part of trying to control the idea of just whatever the masses want, they get. You don't want whatever the majority wants to get because you're living through that right now. The majority want you homeless, broke, and enslaved while they sit around and virtue signal about how hard they worked and they walked 6 miles uphill both ways in the snow and all that bullshit, and about how hard they had to work back in the 70s and 80s to be able to buy a house when there was millions of banks at the time lending out money and all competing with each other to do all these loans that now doesn't exist. And now you pretty much have to be the ultimate slave to possibly get a loan to buy a $600,000 322 shitbox. Come on. Your minds have been destroyed, and it's time that you people wake the fuck up. All three generations, it's time you guys start waking the fuck up if you haven't already.